Okay, what's going on, y'all? This is the podcast. I am Reg, Groundhearted Inspired. This is my co-host.
I'm your boy, Prophet Robstein. Peace, King.
Peace. This is the podcast, y'all. It's Friday. Happy Friday, y'all. If y'all feeling like it's a bad Friday, it's a good Friday now. Y'all tuned in to us, Organic Vibes. That's what we about. That's what we gonna do. Inspire. We gonna bring these topics. We gonna touch on them. We gonna let y'all touch on them. And then we gonna see how the world feel. And then we gonna leave it at that. We gonna leave feelings and let y'all draw for it later on. And tune in to the YouTube later on. And check out the episode. Don't forget, the first episode is on YouTube right now. So if y'all ain't got nothing to do later on and y'all want to be inspired and y'all want to talk about something and hear something, tune in to that YouTube. Go ahead and check it out. The link is on Facebook. We're trying to get it on Instagram, Apple Music. Let's go, people. Like I said, I'm Reg, Groundhearted Inspire. All my people that's tuned in right now.
Appreciate
what's going on with y'all?
Casper.
You know, today is Friday. Hope y'all having a good day. If not, it's good now. We're going to make it good, and we're going to leave it at that and claim it that it's good. Sure. You know what I'm saying? We've been seeing a lot of things going on in the world. A lot of people been tuning in to the news. A lot of people been tuning in to Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Whatever you tuning in to, I know y'all been seeing a lot of topics and things that's going on. The looting, you know, the guy from Chicago, the kid, you know, they saying he was, 16, come to find out he 20. Right. You know, they saying that he shot at the police. There's some more people saying they got footage that they took their camera that he didn't shoot at the police. We don't know the whole story, but a lot of people drawing off a lot of different things.
He said, "Ma, the police shot me." I said, "They shot you?" He said, "Yeah, they shot me 5 times." I said, "Latrell, did you shoot them?" He said, "No, Mama, I did not shoot them."
Police say that's not true and tweeted this picture of a gun recovered near the scene of the shooting. They say officers were fired upon and returned fire. So the police officers where you're standing, and Latrell is down here?
Yeah.
This woman, Tanisha Caldwell, claims she saw the final moments as officers opened fire. She says he had no gun.
He was crying, asking the officer. He had his hands up, like, why you keep shooting me?
Somehow he was able to keep running despite the bullet wounds and made it into this house. You're looking inside where we found rooms covered in blood. According to his family, police tore the house apart, opened up several walls looking for weapons. His mom confirms pictures posted on social media of a man holding weapons are pictures of her son.
Yeah.
So wait, let's start right there.
Okay.
What is your feeling? So, of course, the scene has been set.
Exactly.
There's always 3 sides to every story.
Yeah, it is.
This side, that side, and the truth.
Exactly.
And so, given their side and given our side, what's your outlook on that? Because that leads into the looting. What's your outlook on police using excessive force on black males versus non-excessive force on white males?
It's bogus. You know what I'm saying? It ain't nothing around it. It's bogus. It shouldn't be happening. It's been happening too long. We've been going through this forever. We've been having to carry ourselves a certain way for so long and do this and do that. We people too, we deserve respect. I saw a video on Facebook with a white man in a grocery store or wherever the hell he was at.
Right.
You know, and the man was resisting arrest. The man grabbed the police, yanked his hand away. The police still saying, quit resisting. After about 10 times, he tased the man and then told him, if you do it again, you're going to get some more. Huh? You know, a black man would have been dead right there now. So that hurt my soul right there to see another man get more, opportunities than we did, like we animals and he human.
But
I don't appreciate that.
Given the circumstances that we're going to use our city for an example, given the circumstances that our city is put in, given the circumstances that our police officers are put in, which is the city of Chicago.
He say, make sure you put your tags in, Dan. Let's go. What up? Let's go.
Do you think that the police fear the public, and they rather use a squeeze first, ask question later approach?
Do they fear the public?
Do you? Okay, so
no. Say it again. Do they fear the public? Right?
Yeah. Okay,
No,
so
no.
but in our city, I can't speak for the police everywhere else, but okay, so this happened in Chicago.
Exactly.
Okay, and so their narrative is the young man had a gun, the young man fired the gun at them. You know what I'm saying? That's their narrative. Of course, our narrative says the complete opposite. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
But
Exactly.
knowing where we're at and knowing realistically how it could go in our city.
Somebody say define excessive force. Scope.
When I say excessive force, when a motherfucker put a bullet in your ass, that's pretty excessive. I ain't talking about getting your ass beat, you know what I'm saying? Anybody that's really outside, been outside for real, you know what I'm saying? You got your ass beat by the police. To me, on some real shit, that's not really excessive. Excessive force is bodily harm, you know what I'm saying? Like some that 50% chance could fucking probably kill you, maybe 75% chance. Excessive force is being shot by the police.
To me, excessive force is they breaking the law. They not giving you. They not using the law and letting you. You know the rules of the law govern everything that's going on.
Yeah.
You know they jump out the car and they grab you.
Yeah.
You know they don't supposed to do that.
But at the same time, you got to
the knee in the back. The excessive force is just them doing excuse my language, doing too much. You know when they supposed to ask, can they frisk you if they ain't got no probable cause?
But how do they perform when they've been given permission to police the area however they see fit to be effective? Because that's a real thing. These police, you know what I'm saying, it is illegal, but it's not illegal. Again, it's like you know, these are practices of the Chicago police all the time, and it's normal depending on the area where you are. You know, in the area that we come from, you liable to get hopped out on at any given time, man. If you doing anything for real,
hopped out on, they choking you.
All right,
you know they choking you as soon as they get out. Spit them bags out. You know we came immune to this, but that ain't the way it go. We go out of town an hour and they asking you, can they search you? Yeah. Man, excuse me, sir, can we search you? Yeah. Man, get away from me. But in Chicago, they jumping out and they choking you and slamming you on the car, and we done became immune to that, and that ain't the way it's supposed to go. Now with this young boy. They saying that they was chasing him. When he shot at the police, they chased him or whatever it may be. Mm-hmm. You know, I don't know the full story behind it, but I know that led to the looting. You know, and I saw when you told me, you know, some breaking news just came through. Yeah. The young boy didn't got shot, and I saw it. And the first thing I saw was us on the screen. Absolutely. Showing out. Absolutely. You know, like we like to do, show out.
Absolutely.
You know, show out, then ask questions later. You know, and I was just looking at it and I was trying to see, you know, what was going on, but I saw a lot of black people hooting and hollering and they wasn't asking nothing, you know. It was just showing out, you know. I was trying to see what was going on.
Would you define the looting as coonery, or is it really or was that really for the cause?
I don't want to use the word coonery. It wasn't for the cause.
Was it opportunistic? Was it really for the cause, or was it just niggas seeing an opportunity on this particular situation?
To me, it was black folks seeing an opportunity, young black folks and old fools seeing an opportunity to do what they wanted to do, you know. And I'm for a cause, like I said before on the live. I'm for a cause, but if it ain't a righteous cause and it ain't nothing that's playing to strategize, and I know y'all tired of, you know, sitting back and talking and all this, but come on, y'all. You know what I'm saying? We got to move. We got to move with some real force and some real impact.
But wait, now let me pose this question, because there's also a possibility, knowing where we're at and where we come from, there's also a possibility that the other side of the story could be right also. So now in an instance, if this young man did shoot at the police.
Exactly. I'm listening to you.
If the young man did shoot at the police and the police were justified in this situation, you know what I'm saying? And then there's still looting behind that. Is there really still a cause if the end justified the means? Because there was still damage done to the stores. There was still, you know what I'm saying? Like, again, opportunity was presented. And it's really fucked up.
It is.
When you use a crisis to be opportunistic in. Although Rockefeller said that's the way he got rich.
I got you.
He found opportunity instead of a crisis. You know what I'm saying? But when this happened, there's always a possibility that the police could be right, knowing where we're at.
It's always a possibility. I want to chime in with a couple of people.
What you got?
I got Ball. Mr. Six Ring. He say no, it wasn't for the cause, but the system made us this way. All the conditions they allowed us to be raised in, our environment made us to be wild. I got you. I get it. I definitely get it, and I've touched on that earlier. And I touched on that in the last episode that, we come from that slavery thing and our mentalities is rooted deeply in us. And we mentally messed up, man. I mean, we got a lot of things going on. And that mental health is real. So a lot of things that I see, like I said, with the youth, I don't feel like it's all their fault. They just living their life. And they expressing themselves about what they going through, and they going through some shit right now.
Okay, we got.
I got Quita saying, I agree. Some people are always looking for a quick come up. My man Ty saying exactly, bro.
Chicago looked at real poor
right now.
Chicago looked at real poor, man. I'm gonna just keep it funky, man. Chicago looked at real poor. Chicago looked at real fucking thirsty,
what
man.
Up, bro?
That's my opinion. Chicago looked real Chicago looked real shameful on this this go round. You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
now, but wait, we live with the Boy Skoda artist.
Okay, what's going on?
A Chicago artist.
We definitely trying to get this an interactive show where y'all can chime in and y'all can break through the lives and interact with us. We got Sko on the line right now.
Sko, what you got to say, good buddy? So what you got to say, good buddy?
Hey, look, it's a lot of dynamics to that, right? So it's like a lot of people out here really young as fuck who was looting, and the other crowd who was, our age per se, they was looting because they ain't got no money. They ain't had no job to get the $1,200 check from, and you know what I mean, to sustain living. So the looting, that was gonna come. And it's probably going to erupt in another city because they don't have no money. The looting was going to come regardless. But when you look at the people who was really looting, it was kids. You can't judge black men, middle-aged black men and families who really got jobs and know how to sustain a life without a job, things of that sort. Because when I was calling everybody and I was like, hey, man, y'all looting? All my people was asleep. Like, man, I got to go to work in the morning. What you talking about looting? So everybody wasn't looting in Chicago. It don't make black people look bad. It don't make black men look bad. It make the individual who fucking did it. It make the individual who did it look bad.
I got you, Sko. I got you. I got you what you saying. You saying a lot of these people ain't had no options. That wasn't exactly, the masses of the black people that was demonstrating on that. It wasn't an example of all our black people, but it was a lot of people down there. All them wasn't homeless people down there. All them wasn't going in there getting them getting them bags and crossbody bags and shit up in there.
I'm gonna say this.
Then with some of the young people and some of the old people,
whether
I gotta agree to disagree with you on that, but right there, you go. Them people was in there doing what they wanted to do.
Opportunity,
Them
bro.
wasn't all the homeless people on there. Some people saying, whether it was the police fault or dude fault, neither justified the looting. And I agree on that. We got to be better, people. Come on, y'all. They calling us, we don't want to define. We don't want to give them an example of what they defined us as. Some goddamn fools. Come on, y'all. Stop it, man.
Now
y'all hit those stores and stuff like that, and I heard people on there saying they can't hear you. The looters can't hear you.
Look.
Hey,
here's my disposition with that.
Looters in there
now. Here's my disposition with that because
what's going on, everybody? That's tuning in.
I'm for the rebellion. If you're rebelling for a purpose, but when you just being ignorant and using a legit cause to be thirsty, then it kind of defeats its purpose. And when you saying homeless people and kids, well, at the end of the day, before any of this shit started to happen, in our city, the smash and grab been a thing for years. We've been driving vehicles through the fucking showroom window of big name stores, hopping out, snatching that shit, and driving off. What this did was give a diversion to people that are opportunistic. The cause is a good cause, but at the same time, what if the shit was justified? What if Shorty really did blow at the police, and then what if he didn't? But at the same time,
that's what Q said. You know, whether it was the police,
yeah,
or whether it was Shorty, it wasn't just that the loon ain't justified.
That's
like I said,
it
wasn't justified.
What was it gaining?
You know,
doing what?
We didn't gain anything from the loon, and
nothing.
I didn't see anybody really selling anything.
I
didn't see anybody selling anything. You know, they didn't give nothing away to their black people. You know what I'm saying? They didn't give no discounts out, and that's what people were saying last time. You know what I'm saying?
I'm guilty.
They got all this stuff, and then they want to tax the black, you know, their own people. Come on, people. That's what I'm saying.
You know why I say why I'm guilty? And this is me holding myself accountable.
All the way around.
Now listen, I was looking for merch. I was looking for merch, Reg.
We all looking for merch.
I was looking for merch.
At a reasonable price.
After I called everybody embarrassing, I say, damn. Now, what's your embarrassing ass got? You know what I'm saying? Like, god damn, we looking real embarrassing. What you got? Right. I was looking for merch. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. However, at the end of the day, that's me being held accountable. I'm just as wrong. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, it has to
wife, you say what justified, you know, the looting? Nothing. It didn't. That's my point exactly. Nothing justified the looting. So, you know, with that said, the looting was bogus. It was a waste of time. Black people, come on, y'all. I understand. You know, all this stuff that been going on, that wasn't it right there, y'all. Y'all missed it on that one. But I understand there's some people out here, it was shameful. Exactly, just like Quita said, it was shameful. You know what I'm saying? And that's just what it was. We gonna move on though, man. I've been hearing a lot of people talking about the campaign and voting and Biden and you know Trump. You know, I mean,
so come on with it.
Trump doing what the hell he want to do up in there, y'all.
Can you respect that? Can you respect that?
I can respect it. I can respect it.
Listen, no matter how much you don't like this motherfucker, man.
He's taking full advantage of his situation and doing what he need to do for him and his people.
He's a businessman.
He's supposed to be repping, you know, the people of the world and the United States. But you know,
for us. He's not here.
Y'all got to understand that these presidents don't expect them to change your life. You got to change your own life.
So now let me
That's
ask
what it's
you
about.
This. Touch on this. Let me ask you this. Okay.
He's definitely a gangster.
Absolutely. You gotta. That's what I was saying. You gotta respect Trump. Trump tell you what the fuck he.
Damn, you know I respect gangsters. Real gangsters.
Trump tell you what the fuck he gonna do, and then he do it. And then he do it. Trump tell you what the fuck he gonna do, then he do it.
And he does it.
And then he do it.
You know what I'm saying?
And it's fucked up. But at least you knew the dick was coming. He like, I'm finna dick you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. If you like, decide to bend over and go ahead and let him in, you let him in. Me personally, I build everything off of my vision, you know, and what me and my family trying to do, y'all. The news is just that. It's just news, y'all. Don't get all entangled into that shit.
Hey, Sko say he pro Trump.
I mean, yeah, whatever. If you pro Trump, you know, I just respect the man grind, the man hustle. But our life is our life, man.
Look at my fucking
hands. So this
hands.
podcast, y'all, we talking about real stuff. If y'all got something, come on in, chime in with it. We talking about the black lady, man, that's running.
You don't got no fucking lotion over there, man?
Nah, I ain't got no lotion, man. I'm crusty, man. You got to get it together, man. Black people, if you're crusty out there, get you some lotion.
My hands are terrible.
Get you something, olive oil, something. Put it on, man.
Yeah,
let's represent. Let's come on.
I'm bogus. Shout out. Well,
out
fuck here. That. We need a moisturizer company to come give us some sponsorship because apparently, goddamn it, I'm a little ashy, but you know.
Yeah, he definitely the opportunist. But like I said, you know, with this black lady, you know, a lot of people was chiming in saying,
"Is she black?" Asking me that question. You just made a real strong statement. Is she black?
Is she black, y'all?
Is she black?
Is she black enough? You know, we got an issue with that. Is she black enough? Is she hood enough? Is her hair nappy enough? It's saying that she's what? Jamaican and what?
I think it's Indian.
Indian. Are y'all, you know, descendants, the Jamaicans? Is that us? How many of y'all down for the Rastafarian movement, man? You know what's going on with that, y'all? Y'all gotta quit beating y'all own people up, man.
Wait,
If you got black in you black.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That overrules everything. We are strong people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That black is going overpower everything.
But let me ask you this.
If you don't come in a body in a form that you wanted to come in, you know. Come on, let's go. I want to hear something.
Let me ask you this. How is she not black enough? But Barack was black enough for the world. I mean, listen. I mean, if we talking about what's black enough or not, you know what I'm saying? If that's gonna,
people say you just can't be black. My man Ty say, how do you feel about him adding her? I told y'all we gonna chime in. We gonna get y'all. Come on with it.
What did he say?
He say how I feel about Trump adding her, Harris. That
was Biden.
Yeah, how you feel about that? Dan saying, just because she can't just be black, you have to live a black life.
And what is a black
life?
Right. What the fuck is a black life though?
Does all us have to struggle? You know what I'm saying? Do all us have to run out of tissue and wipe our ass with some newspaper?
If that's the case, shit, it's all the white motherfuckers living a black life too.
All us have to get that kerosene
what's a black life?
And heat the house up. Got to go steal that motherfucking that electricity and that cable. Come on, y'all. All us got to talk that slang. We got to quit dividing ourselves and identify ourselves in more than one way and get it together. People, come on.
So point blank period, is she black enough for you? Does Joe Biden have your vote with her as his vice president running mate? Is she black enough for you? Because
I haven't decided yet.
Oh, you mean you haven't decided yet?
So
Joe Biden.
I ain't ready to punch that card yet.
So Joe Biden was the vice president to Barack Obama.
Yeah, he was
who people had an issue with being his nationality, and he running for president the same. So he has so do you think it's propaganda to bring in the African American vote or what like the black vote? Do you think she's the token black person?
Biden and Harris held their first public appearance at an online fundraiser last night in Delaware. Now, since the news of Senator Harris's selection, the Biden campaign says it has raised nearly $26 million. The reason many see Harris as a big deal is not just because she's the first woman of color to be a part of a major presidential ticket. She is also the first to come from a historically black college or university, completing her undergraduate degree at Howard University.
Wait.
We talking about Biden.
Are we justifying how black you are from where you graduated college from? Does that solidify? Does that stamp your black ticket by going to a historically black university?
No, it does not. But I'm just chiming in on the people.
No. I'm talking to you, Dan.
No, it does not.
I'm talking to you, Dan, because
it don't prove shit, but that you just chose to go there. Now, what you went through in there, what you come out, how you coming out is everything, and what you representing is everything. That's what I look at. You
do know that just because it's a historically black university, you do know there are people of other races that attend that school, though, right? What's her name? Harris. Harris is the.
They pick these people off.
People gonna jump for Biden because they attribute Biden to Obama.
Yeah.
And they feel that this would be the closest they can get back to Obama. The influence.
Exactly.
Well, this, in my opinion, rather.
Well, I say, people, y'all just don't punch that card too soon. Sit down, relax, observe, and let it all digest in, and then y'all punch them cards. Don't go off and just because he added her, that's the vote right there. And we tired of Trump. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, come on, y'all. Let's make a conscious decision. But man, it might not be nothing but one decision.
Go to artists. Go to artists. Say other races go to HBCUs for free. Other races go to HBCUs for free. Is that true?
I don't know. They might mix in them. You know what I'm saying? They might mix them in and let them go for free, and then I can't speak on nothing I don't know of.
Right.
But I'm looking at the people, and no jumping to Biden because of Harris is the only reason. What up, Smoke? Dwayne. He's saying that's the only reason people jumping on Biden car right there is because he didn't add somebody black. I definitely agree with that. He know what he doing. They know what they doing.
That's what I
They add
mean.
these people to
That's
the
what I
card,
mean
and
by
they try
the
to get these
token.
votes.
That's what I mean by the token. You know what I'm saying? Like you exactly.
Yeah, definitely.
That's what I mean.
So we touched on that, man. We just going off a few trending
Shout
topics.
out, nah.
You know what I'm saying? We going off a few trending topics. Like I said, how y'all day going? Thanks for joining in. It's Friday. I know a lot of y'all went to work. Y'all done kicked off y'all shoes. Y'all got that bag of cheese puffs in y'all hand. You know,
while we
kick back and just let us, you know.
While we have a married woman in here, okay. The topic for tonight is a man, his wife, and his mother.
A man, his wife, and his mother is the topic,
man,
y'all.
his wife, and his mother.
I know y'all seen this before for a couple of weeks. We wanted to chime in on it and see how y'all felt, you know, from, you know, a different, you know, perspective of people who in relationships, who in marriages, soon to be and soon to be out of them.
Or
you know what I'm saying?
Or from men who just feel like his mama gonna always be over his wife.
If you the mama's boy or whatever it is, you want me to go first?
Absolutely. Well, let me ask Nyla Brown. Hey, she already knew. Nyla Brown say wife first. Why is it wife first, Nana? Why is it wife first?
We interacting with our viewers, y'all.
Shout out Nyla Brown for checking in.
We got Nyla Brown in here. What'd she say?
She said wife is always first.
Wife is always first. That's one of the viewers. Wife is always first.
So what do you say?
I definitely think that the wife is first. But, you know, I'm always going to go, you know, a little bit deeper and say it depends on how you was raised and what your mother gave you advice on and how she felt about it. You know, some of our mothers are real selfish. Some of these mothers out here are not, you know. My mother, I got to speak out my experience. My mother had to talk with me at an early age and told me, you know, son, you got to get your family and build your family up. You know, I'm going to have to fall back and your wife is going to be your queen. You know, build your family up. I might need y'all later on. So y'all get y'all family structure together. Go out and build your family up. Whoever you pick to be, I don't know. I don't really, you know.
So Nyla says you are to leave and cleave.
Do I watch that?
No, she says you are to leave and cleave. I mean, you are to leave your mother and cleave to your wife.
Definitely, that's what I was taught. You know,
somewhere like what when a father gives his daughter away at a wedding, so to speak.
Exactly.
So, I mean, so
I want to touch on that though.
Go ahead.
So, like I said, I was raised that way. My mother gave it to me that way. You know, women raised me. A lot of women raised me. I had my uncles and everything, but a lot of things I was taught came from women, so I respect women to the utmost. Anybody know me know I respect women to the utmost. So I was always taught to respect women, and when I got one, I was going to respect it to the utmost. And then I had an unselfish mother that taught me that, you know, when you get that one, I'm going to fall back. You know what I'm saying? I'm here, but I'm going to fall back.
That's what Nyla says. She said I wouldn't put my son in that position to choose.
Right. You know, Ball say wife, Ty say wife, Q Money say wife. We got some wives in here, y'all. We got some folks in here that's saying wives, and a lot of them is men. You know what I'm saying? So,
but listen, the topic derived from, of course, everybody's seen the viral video. You know what I'm saying? We'll put the clip up here for you. You know what I'm saying? About the man.
And I get that that's your mom.
His wife was arguing with his mother about the front seat of her vehicle.
Right? What are you talking about?
You know,
I'm your wife.
And there was a humongous debate. I saw guys saying, my mama, you know what I'm saying? You can always get another woman. I'm only going to have one mama, you know what I'm saying? My mama. Well, let me give you my perspective on this. Absolutely. Your wife comes before your mother. Absolutely, 100%. It doesn't mean your mother.
People saying their mother brought them up to, you know, be respectful men.
Listen, it doesn't mean you love your mother any less for you to put your wife. But when you become the king of your own household, the man of your own family,
exactly,
and you take this woman as your wife, you know what I'm saying? The Bible also says, the book, whether you know, it says, you know what I'm saying? The man that finds a wife findeth a good thing. Yeah. You know what I'm saying to you? Now, I believe like your mother's gonna have to just trust the way that she raised you. But she has to release you, whether she likes it or not.
Right.
Because here's the prime example. Let me show you how the law feels the same way that I feel too. if something happened to your ass, dig this. Something happened to you, you tweak, something happened to you and shit. You end up in the hospital, you on fucking life support. Don't nothing keep you from living to dying but this motherfucking cord right here. Guess who the doctor's gonna turn to for the decision on your life? It ain't your mama, bro.
Exactly.
Your mama don't have that option. The doctor's gonna put your life in your wife's hands. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And she's gonna make the decision whether you live or you die or you become a vegetable. Whatever the case is, it ain't up to your mama.
Exactly. And let me jump back because I want to finish with my point that the wife was first, but I also got something to say about the wives.
Let's say she'll sit in the back seat and still be the queen.
When you riding with with your mom, you got the two queens. I might put moms in the back too and protect. Mom, you go ahead and we gonna chauffeur you. Me and wifey gonna chauffeur you today. Get in the back, relax. Kick your feet up. But on a whole nother level, if you want to be chosen as the wife and over the mother, you definitely have to play your role as a wife. You definitely have to play your role as a wife and hit them pivot points as far as a wife go. Because a lot of men lose respect for their wives when they start, trickling down on the responsibilities as a wife. So you definitely need to play your role to hold that position as a wife. You saw Martin on the Martin show when Mama Payne came in, and rocked their whole world, and Jenny was looking like, nigga, I'm rubbing your feet. Yeah. I'm giving you what you need at night. Mm-hmm. Mama Payne, get your ass up out of here, with them biscuits. Yeah. Get up out of here with them biscuits. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to play your role. That's what I'm saying. So listen, Sam,
shout out Samantha Sanchez. Shout out Sam.
What's going on,
Sam say that front seat situation was altogether wrong. As a grown woman, out of respect, I would have ensured my mother-in-law had that seat.
I mean, and that's respect. You know what I'm saying? I can't argue with you on the way you was raised and how you feel. Quita say her respect level was false towards her mother-in-law. I would have never spoke that way to my mother-in-law, and that's right.
But
how you doing, man?
So well, listen. In a situation where in fact,
you know what? I got some people chiming in. I got Q saying he would have kept sitting in the back, and he would have let wifey drive, and he would have let the OG and the wifey get in the front seat, enjoy the view, and take them the way he need to go. That's a good look too.
But but
I would have definitely put my mom.
Put yourself in your wife's situation. You can't approach this situation from your standpoint. Put yourself in your wife's situation. This is her fucking car. First and foremost, this is her car. When I say her car, you know what I'm saying, about her being your wife. Again, let's go to the government. Anything that belongs to you belongs to her. You know what I'm saying? So this is her car. Now, when you in a situation as if you want to look at it from a man's standpoint, then it's your job to make sure your mother knows not to overstep her boundaries in your relationship. But at the same time, as my old lady, you gonna respect my mama.
You definitely gonna respect my mama.
But
and mama, you definitely gonna respect my wife.
But this is her car.
I'm gonna make sure it's respect.
This is her car. Levels. She shouldn't have to bow to you from the front seat of her car, because at the end of the day, I mean, if you want to talk about the throne and the kings and the queens, you know what I'm saying? It's not the king and his mother on the throne. You know what I'm saying? It's the king and it's the queen.
Definitely. But like I said, it's different levels. You got some selfish mothers out here. You got some selfish wives. That was something simple right there. Wifey could have said, you know what? Go ahead. You take the seat.
Nyla said, she said, I'm going back. She said, I'm going to the back seat. My car not. We should both have that equal respect for mama. Now I get that. And that's true. That's true. I get that. You know what I mean? But in a situation where apparently, it was a little bit deeper than, having respect for mama. Mama was a bit abrasive as well. Every action has a reaction.
It definitely do.
And then when you want to break it down to fact, then
like you said, as the man, as the king, you have to set some boundaries and some standards between your mother and your wife.
True.
You got to have a talk with your mother and you got to have a talk with your wife.
True.
And you got to let them know their roles and their positions. And if one can respect the other, then, it's going to be a problem. Wife is always first to me. But you got to look into these relationships, too, and see if y'all respecting each other, and about that, too. These relationships, y'all got to know what y'all getting into when y'all get into with these relationships with these males and these females that y'all getting into it with. Was respect brought in from the beginning, or was you trying to teach respect? So that's a key role in this whole thing, too. Respect, you know what I'm saying? Like he said.
But respect is not a given. Respect is something that you earn.
And that's why I said, was it brought to the table at first? Was this respect brought to the table at first?
Then what kind of wife? What kind of wife are you though? Also, because it's because you this man's wife. You know what I'm saying? That entails a whole lot, man. Are you acting and performing? You know what I'm saying?
Are you doing your wife's duties?
Absolutely, to where
that
you know
plays
what I'm
a major
saying?
role.
Hell
You want to
yeah.
be your wife or are
Hell
you your
yeah.
wife? You know what I'm saying? And respect comes with that. But Q was saying that from the video, it looked like none of them had respect for each other.
True.
And I agree with that. You know what I'm saying? So y'all, when y'all went in these relationships, y'all need to build these boundaries and these guidelines. Y'all need to talk. Y'all jumping in there, and I've done it before, but we definitely need to have conversations. And then you marry somebody, and then you don't know what their morals, principles, and values is. And then y'all in these heated debates and arguments and discussions, and y'all done already did what y'all did, and it's too late. That causes all these marriages that then went bad. And that's what I'm saying about black love, y'all. Y'all can't give up on it. You know what I'm saying? You got to fight for yours. But if disrespect is brought to it, disrespect is gonna play a part in it.
That's what Sam says.
The mother always have to respect the wife. I mean, I was just taught that. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Your mama is not your girlfriend. Your girlfriend is your girlfriend, and your wife is your wife. Your mother can.
What about when there's prior animosity between the mother and the wife already? Because in the video, you know what I'm saying, as you can see, we put a clip up there for you.
Right.
You could tell the energy between the mother and the daughter-in-law was already toxic as hell.
That's what Q spoke on. He's saying like it was disrespect from the history of the relationship between the mother and the daughter. And May saying now if the wife gets in the front, then if the wife get in the front, then I would get in the front. So she's a mother. So she's saying she's going off of what the mother dictates. That's a mother that respects, marriage and things like that. So I'm just saying it's gonna be based off of your principles, morals, and values and how you was brought up. But you definitely can have a conversation with your other and your partner and let them know, my mama plays a role and you are the queen. Mama, don't forget this is, this one I'm going to turn them lights out with. This the R. Kelly music right here that, mama. Okay,
so,
mama.
Point blank period. As a man, here we go. Who's first, your mother or your wife?
My wife is first.
I agree. All right, well, check it out.
We doing today's topic a little short and sweet, It's Friday. I know everybody got some things to do. This is a topic that everybody want to kind of chime in on.
We kind of touch bases a little bit. What you been watching?
I've been on TV. I've been watching the Chronicles, the No Limit Chronicles. I also saw the DMX, the Rough Rider Chronicles.
I definitely just bought some of those. Shout out P. I definitely ate some of those noodles. I had some noodles.
I ain't had the noodles yet. I ain't had the rap noodles, but I had some yesterday. The Chills by
it was like the creamy gumbo chicken flavor.
It was a hit.
Shit. Yeah, I mean, I feel like at the end of the day, shit. If I didn't bought it from them, shit, why not buy it from him? Shit.
We definitely need to support our black people.
You mean?
Let's make sure we supporting these black businesses out here. We the only people that's gonna help each other stand up and keep us up. So we definitely need to be reaching out and respect. Us and the struggle and what we trying to build. You got a black business out there. Whenever I see a snow cone stand, whenever I see somebody selling some nachos, me and my daughter, we stop and we get some. We support that. Let's support each other, y'all. this is a moment right here where we got this pandemic going on. I say this is a great moment. Some people say that it's the worst moment, but to me it's a great moment where we all can reflect and get some time to ourselves. We moving so chaotic out here in this world, y'all.
Why the fuck would you call this great?
Because it's a great time to tap into yourself. It slows down things. We all moving so fast out here, y'all. We ain't had a chance to sit down with the kids and really see what they doing and build. Now, I always do it, but some of us don't get a chance to do that. We don't get a chance to tap into ourselves. We working so hard and grinding so hard because we have to, and this sits us down for a little while, and we get a chance to eat together. We get a chance to watch a little TV together. We get a chance to go ride the bike together.
It brings a chance to bring the family back.
It get a chance to bring the family back, y'all. I see a lot of people taking advantage of these moments right here. I see a lot of people creating their own businesses out here. Shout out to all my friends and family that got their own business, barbershops. You know what I'm saying? 6 Rings. We got the boutique Quita. We got some of my people. Boo Boo. She's selling toothbrushes. She's selling the toothbrushes. She's selling the hair. You know what I'm saying? All my people out here.
Quit shit. Boo Boo got every motherfucking thing. Boo Boo got it all.
Let's support each other, y'all. It's some people that I miss, but you know I'm definitely gonna support y'all at all times. So this pandemic, I think, is bringing a lot of us together, man. It's gonna expose a lot of negativity, but it's also gonna build a lot of positivity out here, y'all. So we getting ready to wrap it up. I just want to thank y'all.
Who you been listening to this week?
I've been listening to today. I was in the yard jumping rope, doing some push-ups, y'all. I'm trying to get this daddy weight up off of me. Shout out to all the fathers who done got that daddy weight on them. You know, let's keep on pushing. I know it's hard out here, but the daddy weight will leave if we keep on pushing. You know, I listened to Dave East today. That CD was super duper dope. The intro, I love the intro of that, man. You know, I'm a Fab guy. I can listen to that for the rest of my life. Kiss, you know, Jay. But Dave East showed up and showed out for this new album. I think it's called Karma. So I was listening to Karma today, get my thoughts together while Riley was asleep. You know, building with myself. Don't forget to build with yourself, y'all. Don't forget to build with yourself. So at the end of this show, I'm going to leave y'all with a little bit of a key to life. I'm going to give y'all a key, and I want y'all to put it on the key ring, and I want y'all to take it with y'all.
Before he give y'all the keys, we got to shout out Cuz, Boss Dro. He definitely got a joint streaming right now on every major platform. Spotify, Tidal, Apple Music. It's
shout out to Boss Joe. He in the studio with us right now. This
Absolutely.
Is our
shout
out. You know, he's doing his thing. One of the young artists, Boss Joe. Check him out. YouTube, iCloud. So
every streaming market right now. So, Hustle Moves. Hey, Red, say Hustle Moves one time.
Hustle Moves.
Hustle Moves. Every streaming market.
Y'all know I'm with the hustle movement. Y'all know I'm with the hustle movement and the grind movement. So I'm gonna give y'all a key of life, y'all. Tune in to the end of the show, to the whole show, but the end of the show, I'm gonna try to, you know, fill y'all key ring up with a key of life. I know y'all filling them Pandora bracelets and all that up. Mm-hmm. Fill your key ring up with a key of life.
Church.
And here's one of them.
What you got? What you got?
I got a key of life, y'all. I know y'all went to school. I know y'all know math. I know y'all know a negative and a positive. It's not a positive. It's a negative. Don't be afraid to lose things in your life. Don't be afraid to get something taken away from you. Don't ever be afraid. Embrace this negative that's coming to you and look at it and get the positive out of it. Like I said, it's math. A negative and a positive is a negative. 2 negatives turns into a positive. It's math, y'all. I did go to Robeson. I learned a little bit. Math class. Negative and positive, negative. 2 negatives can turn into a positive easily. Embrace the negativity in your life and let's turn it to a positive. Invest in yourself and embrace everything that comes to you. 2 negatives can turn into a positive. Embrace the losses in your life and turn them into a positive. Yeah. Put that key on your key ring. Take it with you. Keep it with you because you never know when you're going to have to use it. I got another one for y'all next time. Like I said, Pandora's bracelets is not the only thing that you collect, and put charms on it. This key of life. Let's put these keys of life together, y'all. You know, I love y'all. Thanks for tuning in.
Hey, man,
This was a great episode.
I just sat here and got high than a motherfucker on this episode. I'm high as fuck right now on this episode.
You got me contact, like.
I mean, shit, I would hope so, cause shit, I didn't think you was gonna. Damn. I appreciate everybody for watching, smoking with me.
We definitely got May. She got the sheets out here for y'all. King, queen, full size sheets. May.
Hey,
shout out to May.
Shout out May.
Brother, R.I.P. Rob Dobb, Ground Hard Inspired. This whole move was rooted from my brother Robert. You know, shout out to him. Shout out to his mom. She got the sheets. Whatever color y'all want. She probably can go find some colors for y'all too, or put them together and y'all come up with it. You can get the blue.
And shout out me and this LA pound cake. Shout out me and this LA pound cake.
Support black businesses, y'all.
This
shit
is ridiculous. Black business.
That
supports your
they
local weed
struggles
man
into
too.
strength.
It's a struggle.
It's really real.
They
the
really be
underdog can't
struggling.
be the top dog. Thank y'all for tuning in on this Friday. This was a short and sweet episode. You know, we're going to air it throughout the week. Be looking for it. It's going to be a link on Facebook, and then you can tune in to it on YouTube. Like it, love it. You and the family, y'all tune in and watch it. You know, get your cheese puffs, get your rap snacks, and watch us, man. It's real out here, and we want some real vibes and organic energy. That's what we bring to this show right here, y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in. I really appreciate everybody that tuned in. Everybody that sneaked and tuned in, keep watching too.
Go subscribe to 6 Ace Media on YouTube. Go to 6 Ace Media on YouTube and subscribe to the YouTube channel. And you can be updated and be in tune to every episode when it drops. Turn the notifications on.
Definitely.
Don't be afraid to talk shit to us. Ask us the question. Did you like the show? Did you not like the show? Put them comments down. Hit the like or the dislike. You know what I'm saying? But chime in. Fuck with us, man. You know what I'm saying? We'll catch y'all next time.
Tell us what we need to improve on, y'all. This is our show. I got something that's finna drop, y'all. I got something special for y'all. I want y'all to tune into my Facebook and Instagram, man. I got something that I'm finna drop later on tonight. I think it's dope. I think y'all think it's dope. Or y'all tell me what y'all think of it. I'm gonna drop it tonight. And I want y'all to tell me what y'all think of it. Thanks for tuning in. Until next time, y'all have a blessed day, man. Y'all be safe out here.
Church.
You know, thanks, y'all.
And don't smoke this shit while you doing the podcast. Like, get a different strain. This shit, don't smoke this during the podcast. Say no, not this.
Money ain't a thing if you do what hustlers do. Getting money ain't a thing if you do what hustlers do. Making moves. I'm a hustling ass nigga. I'm trying to get the figures. I'm a hustling ass nigga.